Hello, hello, and welcome to the Way of Boog. And here today we have for you a new round of Galactic challenges. And so Dathomir Nightsisters. I'm a little bit late putting this out. Pretty busy today, but let's take a quick look at the feats and the modifiers. So firstly, got to complete the battle, obviously. Got to complete with a full squad of Mandalorian units, and mine are very, very sad. And you also have to apply clan loyalty to a non-Mandalorian ally 100 times. So those two mean you have to have two separate teams. So we've got two videos, actually. The last one, win after scoring 3 crit hits in a row during ally turns. I didn't even try for that. That just occurred, so that was pretty easy. So let's take a look at the modifiers. So dark magic. So this, in this battle, I'm going in with two relic characters, and then a G12, a G11, and a G8. So this becomes really important. It just keeps on reviving my dead low-geared characters. Of course, revives the opposing team as well, but. So for us, when a Mandalorian ally takes damage, all Mandalorian allies gain a stack of clan loyalty. And this is part of that feat. You end up having to get, more than 100 stacks of clan loyalty on a non-Mandalorian. And you get max protection and counter chance. So anyways, not super important, not very impactful. And then for Nightsisters, when an ally is revived, all other Nightsisters allies gain Ichor stacking, which cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And that gives them some health, protection, offense, and speed. So also doesn't seem to be a huge factor in this. So let's take a quick look at what I used for the main squad, the full squad of Mandalorians. I utilized these guys, and with the second team, you'll see that I utilize Malak, right, instead of Imperial Super Commando. So let's take a peek here real quick. My Mandalorians are really, there's not a lot of them anyways, but mine are really not great. Most of the other videos that you'll see right now feature Bo Katan and the armor, and I don't have the credits to spend on those guys, so I went with these two. So Sabine is just G11, and she's got the armor shred, which is helpful when dealing with zombie, so weakens it a little bit. But Imperial Super Commando droid has this superior tactics ability that dispels all the buffs on zombie, and then also inflicts buff immunity for 2 turns. And then we have the leader ability. So scoundrel allies have plus 30 speed. And then they also gain the bounty hunter's resolve. And he's got an easy contract. And so all you have to do is damage a debuffed enemy 20 times, and then everybody gets their contract and payout. But let's go ahead and take a look at that Bounty Hunter's Resolve. So in here, you have two characters that are specifically good at dealing with the Nightsisters, because they prevent them from coming back, right? So Jango Fett right here, he's got some extra defense and health, but enemies defeated on his turn cannot be revived, right? So that's key. And then you have that also with the Mandalorian. When he gets his payout, he gets that disintegrate, and he has that same verbiage there. Enemies defeated by this ability can't be revived. So we want to use disintegrate, and we want to try and kill them, with Jango Fett, and then they just can't be revived at all. Whether by the special Galactic challenge, what is it? The mod, or what? Yeah, the modifier, or by just their reviving ability. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek, and the first one that I'm using here is Scroll ahead. Alright, so this first one is the easier one, I think. A lot easier. Because you have Malak, right? So you want to go ahead and put the burning out there. Remember that his lead ability, if they are burning, they cannot gain bonus turn meter. So that becomes important. And then I'm utilizing the call to assist to try and get the contract as fast as possible. I probably should not have used that ability there. And you want to try and take advantage of the staggers. I'm trying to take out one of the zombies, and in fact I think this is my very first run with this team, and it turned out successful. Go figure. But stuck behind a taunt right here, right? But I'm still making progress on the contract, and you'll see that clan loyalty. I've got 37 stacks over there, and I'm trying to hit 100, so that's coming along pretty nice. And every 10 turns, all my guys are going to be revived. So keep trying to apply that burning so they don't get too fast. Stuck behind the taunt still, but we're still trying to get that payout. And once we get that payout, then we get that disintegrate ability as well. So working on that. Okay. So it looks like we just got our payout. We're going to put, well, missed the armor shred. So we should, I probably shouldn't have gone after her there. What I should have gone after probably is Asajj, because she ramps up really, really fast in this. But this was my first time, so I didn't know what I was doing. I had to run through the other one, the full squad of Mandalorians. I had to run that through probably 6-7 times before I got it. And I learned a little bit more how to handle these guys sequentially correctly. So the one we disintegrated obviously did not come back. Old Daka. And Malak here is up to 96. So he's almost there. There he is. So 104. Got another disintegrate. Used it on Asajj. And probably at this point I could put it on auto. And these guys are just getting monster stacks of this clan loyalty. A little bit of burning, and it's just kind of finishing it out. But this one's quite a bit easier than the other. And we'll just watch it play out here. Should be just about done. Yeah, look at that. One more. Come on now. Oh, revived. Yeah, kind of obnoxious, but the other video is a little bit more technical. You have to be a lot more you have to be a lot cleaner with your run. Okay, there. Finally. There we go. Boom. Finally. So that's how you do that one. And let's go ahead and take a peek at the other one now. So this one, man, it's quite a bit more difficult. So there's a little bit of RNG here. So you'll notice me, that is just devastating. So I just go ahead and restart. So if Talzin opens up with her AoE, I mean, it's nice to be able to have Jango Fett faster, and you'll notice that my Jango Fett goes first. So he's fast enough to go ahead and outspeed those guys, which is great. And then Candrass does his thing, and then if she does an AoE, you might as well just restart. It's just devastating. So you want her to start off with her basic. And a lot of times she does. So I think this third one she does. So burning, slow him down. Candrass. Okay, so she did a basic there. And here we go. Okay, so we're going to inflict armor shred on zombie. It's just going to make it easier for us to take her down, you know, in the end, because she just takes forever. So here's the magic right here. Boom. So we inflict the the buff blocker. So that allows us to go after everyone. I might have restarted this one too. I restarted several in a row before I just kept them. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Revived. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. That stagger is nice. You know, here and there you're able to, yeah. So it took me a few goes here. I thought I'd leave the failures in here as well as the success. Pretty sure this is the one that did it for me. So she started off. MT started off with her basic, which is important. We go ahead and inflict the armor shred on zombie. Makes her easier later in the game. Got a lucky dodge there. And it's good to go after MT. Her, yeah. There's the magic with the Imperial Commando droid again. So we've got the buff blocker on there, so she can't be taunting. And now we're just gonna go after MT and try and get the contract. Not looking good so far. I shouldn't have hit that one. That didn't help me with the contract. And we'll put burning out there. So you can see that, I mean, it's pretty close. We're just kind of hanging on by a thread, but every 10 turns we're going to get revived. And that and zombie not being able to have taunt all the time is really, really helpful. And we should be getting really close to getting the contract here. So MT's down though. So Django put her down, so she can't be revived now. So now we don't have to deal with her anymore at all. And then the second one that we're worried about is Asajj, because as these guys die all the time, she's ramping up really, really fast. And there we go. We got the disintegrate. And then it's smooth sailing. So then you just have 2 of them that you got to put down, and then zombie. So there's, you know, the 2 threats are removed at that point because you've got Django and the Mandalorian that can put Nightsisters down for good. Yeah. So at this point, it just becomes really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here a little bit, because the end is just inevitable. You just have to worry about MT and Asajj, and you just have to use Django and Mandalorian and strategically put them down. So, but there it is. And you'll see that the Imperial Super Commando droid was very, very helpful in getting that, making sure that zombie couldn't taunt. So, anyways, that's it. That's how I did it. So I appreciate you watching, and if you liked it, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Come and check out my Discord, and we'll see you next time on the Way of Boog.
Bye.